Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good, I think.
Cold April morning in Jackson, Michigan. 35 degrees right now. Yesterday we were at 48, and our weather not too bad when you compare it to the Upper Peninsula.
But that's it, really.
Well, no, really. There's weather issues all over the country, but in northern Michigan and the UP, there is potential for up to 3 feet of snow. It says
What?
2 feet here, but there's one area that is potentially in a 3-foot range of snow.
Can you imagine being those spring sport athletes up in Marquette, Brandon?
Oh my gosh.
Good
Wow.
Lord.
Cross country or track and soccer in Marquette.
Part of the reason no one lives up there, you know?
And throughout the Midwest, tornadoes. There were tornado watches and warnings in 6 states last night, and it wreaked havoc.
Yeah, Ohio and Kentucky. I was watching a little bit of the Weather Channel, but yeah, I think at one point there were 30 million people under a tornado warning in the country, which is absolutely crazy. So haven't seen, it wasn't as crazy damage as predicted, but still a lot of awful damage. You see people trying to fix their roofs in the middle of the night with no power, just crazy. And of course there was a huge earthquake this morning in Taiwan. So just crazy weather going on.
Yeah, in Taiwan, the strongest earthquake in a quarter century, and I guess Taiwan is earthquake prone.
Yeah, that's from
So-
what I can recall. That seems to be the case.
A lot of damage. According to reports this morning, at least one person has, or 9 persons have been killed in that, in Taiwan.
Yeah, yeah. There's and that death toll will certainly rise as you're hearing a lot of people are currently trapped inside tunnels. So
The pictures, the buildings.
that's just crazy. It is absolutely nuts. It seems like you see this stuff constantly in other countries. You know, seems like that's all the news is just bad things happening in other countries. I'll tell you what I'm interested in now. Full in solar eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
I am so into this now, and I don't know why. And I think it's because I watched a video of people last time there was that solar eclipse, and they were just so joyous. So I think I'm going to go to one of these locations.
Well, good news. You don't have to go far.
Well, I need to know. I was thinking Indianapolis. Whoa.
Right here. We're going to be at 90 to 95%.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So nobody has to leave. And it's, look how long that is, 2.5 hours.
I want the totality line. I want to get into that line of totality, Brandon.
Go down to Luna Pier.
Well, I was thinking Toledo as well.
Yeah, Toledo as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but it'll be almost total here in Jackson, so maybe we should
And
start.
What do you think? We should sell T-shirts?
Yeah.
Or we should market Jackson as
Yeah.
a stop?
What, 95%?
Yeah, we're 95% just off the line of totality. No, I'm really excited about it. I think I'm going to go. Hey, someone wanted me to ask you a question. I know you
Okay.
hate this, right? Why don't you like April Fools?
Why don't I like April Fools? I don't like pranks.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair
I don't
enough.
I don't like to be pranked.
You don't like to be pranked. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you, another question, this is just from me. Have you decided on if you're voting for Robert Kennedy Jr. or not?
I have.
Oh, you are going to?
No, I've decided.
Oh, you have decided?
decided. I've
Yeah.
decided whether I am.
I just
or
can't
not.
understand too much of what he says, but I like a third party. I think that's good.
He's a mumbler.
Yeah, he is, but I think there should be more than 2 choices. So I like it.
He might not even be on the ballot.
He
in
probably
Michigan.
won't, but you know what? It's fun to watch. It is fun to watch. April is Community College Month, and we have a wonderful one right here, Jackson College. We're so blessed to be able to have that fine college here, right here in Jackson.
We are.
Yeah, so many great things going on around the campus. If you haven't been out there in a while, check it out. So many new buildings, new structures, and baseball and softball are underway in their beautiful facility, and we'll have a chance to be out there next Thursday for live college baseball on JTV.
Yeah, come on out. There's a nice concession stand. You can get hot dogs, popcorn, and Cracker Jacks.
You can literally get Cracker Jacks there.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Let's go outside and see what the weather looks like now on our hometown heating, cooling, and more Tina and Team Cam. Looking very nice off to the northeast.
That smoke rising in the background, that's a power generation plant.
I know.
I think it's polluting our atmosphere.
It possibly is.
I think it is.
You do know that. Does that go all day long?
All day.
All
never
day.
Stops.
Every morning, Brandon,
Some
when you
days
come
it's-
down Michigan Ave, you're like, oh my God, there's a fire down
Yeah.
somewhere on East Michigan. But it's not. It's just that.
It's eating a hole in the ozone layer.
Just right above it.
Right above Horton Street and East Michigan Avenue. We've got, Easter. I know you had a lot of fun and you had candy and chocolate. In Detroit, they dropped marshmallows from a helicopter on Easter Sunday at the Catalpa Oaks County Park in Southfield. Hundreds of children waved and cheered as the helicopter passed by and dropped marshmallows. And the park's officials said, "Don't eat the marshmallows." They dropped the marshmallows.
What did they think?
And then they tell the kids, "Don't eat the marshmallows."
Now, unless you could retrieve these marshmallows and trade them in for an egg filled with candy.
Well, that's what they did.
Oh,
But, I mean,
okay.
these
All
kids, this little girl, she's going to pick up a marshmallow and not eat it.
I don't think it would be that big of a deal to eat it. I think it's a stupid idea to tell the kids not to eat it. You should just let them eat it.
Let them eat it.
Yeah. That's weird.
No,
We should do that in Jackson.
what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly?
The
wrong?
county said the only reason they don't want the kids eating the marshmallows is because they drop on the ground. But we drop stuff on the ground all the time.
5-second rule.
You eat food off the ground.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Speaking of eating food off the ground, guess who is the newest billionaire in the music industry?
Taylor Swift.
She is. Yeah, she is. Billionaire,
Billionaire.
just on music sales. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I bet Travis Kelce's happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he is happy. Yeah, he's the poor man in that relationship.
Yeah, why should he? You know what she could do with all their money? She could pay for a new stadium for the Chiefs. Yesterday, voters in Kansas City thumbs down on a tax for a new stadium for both the Royals and the Chiefs. And
You know what
I would have voted no, too.
I would have voted no too. Yeah,
So,
100% voting no. How about you pay for it yourself
Yeah.
with all your money?
Billionaires own the teams.
Yeah, figure it
You
out.
pay for, how would I think it would be nice if every business was able to have the government pay for their building.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was voted down by over 60%. So yeah, maybe Taylor and what is it? Is it the Hunt family that owns the?
The Shermans.
You sure?
The Shermans own the Royals.
And the Hunts own the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah. So Arrowhead Stadium, it's fine. These people, they think they need Taj Mahals. Yesterday they talked about the Flamingo being torn down,
Tropicana.
Tropicana. You know why they're tearing it down?
To build up a new.
To build a baseball park.
To build something new. Yes.
Yeah, baseball park for the Oakland A's.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What would the team name be when they're in in Las Vegas?
The Vegas Aces,
Oh,
I think.
well, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
It'd be easy to change the uniforms, just add CE to the A.
Yeah, the Aces. I like that. Speaking of baseball, the Tigers are still 4-0, so I really
Still
love that.
4-0?
They're still 4-0, I think. I don't think they played last night.
No,
right?
they got the
Good, yeah,
game
there's-
delayed to Thursday.
4-0.
The weather.
Very excited about this. I'm starting to overhear some conversations in the second floor about it.
Yesterday you were talking about Caitlin Clark and the basketball game.
Yes, I was.
The victory by Iowa over LSU, the largest TV audience ever for a women's basketball game in the United States.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, and it deserved it. Yeah, loved every minute of it, and looking forward to watching more. Now, if we get Iowa and UConn together,
Oh, that'll be
that'll
great.
be maybe even higher rated. We'll see.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we shall see. Brandon, I've got a I've Been Framed photo of the week that I would like to show. And this is a cool one. It's from the Home Builders Association of Jackson Home and Garden Show. And this is a shot from the Total Concrete booth. Did you take this picture, Bart,
No.
or did Jeff? I think Jeff might have taken it. Anyways, nice shot of the Tuttles there working the Home Builders Show. If you'd like a photo and frame that looks this good, just visit Amy at I've Been Framed in the purple building on the corner of North and Wisner.
I like the theme of the colors that Amy, she incorporated their logo and their display into the frame and mat.
It's amazing how really a framed 8x10 photo can change the way the photo looks so much. Very cool. Thanks, Amy.
Got a couple of new laws that are being proposed. In California, a new law would give workers the right to ignore work communications outside of work hours.
Well, what's that mean? Like, hey, I need you to come into work tomorrow?
Your boss sends you an email at night? Ignore it.
Well, what if it's to come into work the next day?
Ignore it.
Yeah. I mean, are you sure that law's not already taking place in Michigan?
France, Ireland, and Portugal already have that law. You can't email your workers after work hours.
Really?
Yeah. God. Isn't that something?
I think it's ridiculous.
And here in Michigan, the two bills in the Senate would allow counties to ban all sales of flavored tobacco products. And so Jackson
Some
County
noise up there from the booth.
Jackson County could ban the sale of all flavored tobacco
Yeah, so you
products.
just have tobacco and menthol, the traditional flavors.
Even menthol. Menthol's a flavor.
Really? Interesting.
And the federal government is trying to ban menthol.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like in general, menthol?
In general, no
just
menthol.
all menthol.
All menthol
Like menthol,
cigarettes.
menthol cigarettes, like Newports.
Like Newports. Yep.
A very popular menthol cigarette.
Our senator, Sue Shink, is a sponsor of one of the bills. And she says that youth use of e-cigarettes is 50% higher than the national average in Michigan, according to Senator Shink.
Probably right. It's probably 50% higher than the national average in every state, I would think. But I don't know if that makes sense. We haven't talked about that Key Bridge in Baltimore yet. You and I.
They're starting to let ships through. They've moved enough of the debris so some ships could get through.
How long is it going to take to do this whole thing? I mean,
I don't know.
Because they have to clean the entire bottom of the waterway floor.
I would think.
I would think it's going to take 7 years.
They built the Empire State Building in 13 months.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's insane.
We couldn't do that today.
No, we couldn't build it in
couldn't do
26
it.
months.
No,
Brandon, do you believe that?
it's true. Look at how the Empire State Building was built completely 13 months.
How many people perished?
Several.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to take like 10 years to finish this thing. So that's just my thought.
They're making the ships are too big. Those container ships are like 10 times bigger than they were just 15 years ago.
Yeah, and you know, with these cranes that they're bringing in, I think the largest crane can lift 1 ton at a time, right? So you think about all those sections of that bridge that have to be cut. How do you cut that underwater into less than 1 ton pieces? I mean, the Army Corps of Engineers, brilliant, figuring this stuff out. Crazy.
Well, they'll figure it out.
I'm sure they will. It's Restaurant Week coming up next week.
Next week, all week. When does it run? From like Monday to Sunday, or
I think
Sunday
I think it goes from the 8th to the 12th.
Oh, Eclipse Day to Sunday.
Yeah, so I can grab. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to stop at West Texas Barbecue.
That's 5 days. 8 to
8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12. 8,
5
9, 10,
days.
11, 12. 5 days.
Why 5 days?
Because that's a week.
It's not a week. 7 days is a
Yeah,
week.
but you have to allow for other things. I'm going to get, I think, West Texas Barbecue, and then I'm going to drive to Toledo, Ohio to watch the eclipse.
With your West Texas barbecue?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will do that. Sounds fun. So, no, I'm excited. There's so many restaurants participating. And you can find out more on the Experience Jackson website for sure. But yeah, all the restaurants participating will have wonderful, wonderful offerings. And it's only going to be $15 at each restaurant. So they're preparing a $15 meal for you. So check it out all next week.
Our sponsor of the day today, and we thank all our sponsors, but today we'd like to highlight in particular American One Credit Union. They do so much in our community. Look at Keeley Park, for example.
Oh my gosh.
Without American One, that would not look like that at all. We would not have the event center. We would not have the recreation center. Thanks to American One for all they do in support of our community, and thanks for being part of JTV. Thanks to Martha Firstenau and her entire team at American One.
Yeah, thank you very much to American One. If you didn't get enough fish fries, there's a bonus fish fry at St. Mary's
I've
this
been to that.
Friday. Have you ever been to the bonus?
No, this is the first time ever.
First time ever bonus fish fry this Friday at St. Mary's. So check that out. I think it starts at 5 o'clock.
They ordered too much.
Yeah, they
and
did.
they can't save it till next year.
Our show today also brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. Also brought to you by Minuteman Sewer and Drain. We open drains, others can't. I don't think I've ever opened a drain. Have you? Opened a drain?
Well, everyone has.
Huh?
Everyone has.
Opened a drain?
Opened a drain?
No, like a clogged drain.
Oh,
No,
no.
you haven't. Can you hear it all today?
I can, but I think everyone's opened a drain.
No, Brandon's never opened a drain. I've never opened a drain. David Rice has never opened a drain. Adam's never opened a drain.
Everyone's opened a drain.
No, that's why you call Minuteman. They open
All the-
drains others can't.
All the lights in my office went out.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should call Minuteman, see if they can turn the lights on in your office.
I went to the dentist. Lights worked. Came back. Lights didn't.
And you
work.
think someone here did it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
someone,
it's an April Fool's.
yeah, a little April Fool's joke a couple days later.
It makes no sense. Like there's 4 bulbs in the ceiling.
Yeah, well, here's what you can do. You can call Home Steady, and they will take care of all of the things on your honey-do list, including simple things like changing office light bulbs.
It's not light bulbs. It's something in the electrical.
We might have to take the cameras over to the office here and take a peek at that electrical issue.
Tomorrow there's a renter education event. The City of Jackson is presenting this at the MLK Center from 4 till 6. Renters, know your rights, know everything you need to know, all kinds of tenant-centered approach to housing. Tomorrow at the King Center, it's free to attend. And there's a survey online that you can fill out ahead of time. And there's a link under featured events on our homepage at
Very good.
jtv.tv.
Very good. I've got a quick scoreboard, our JTV Sports scoreboard, thanks to Jeff Steers. Jeff out working in the spring like no one can. No one can cover spring sports like the man Jeff Steers. Girls soccer, we had Quincy took care of Grass Lake 3-1. Pioneer over Jackson 7-0, and then Western and Leslie opened their season with a 0-0 tie. Boys golf today, Jackson at Chelsea. And again, we wish all of the spring sports athletes good luck playing in this inclement weather that we have.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with the head coach of Lumen Christi softball right after this break.